Okay, let's do this again. I believe we're on already. For some reason, the other one just stopped. So hopefully this goes well. Okay. Now, well, first off, welcome back to my channel. This is Homemaker's channel. And today I'm going to be making for you a healthy version of pie crust. I've been making a lot of pies, and I thought I should just make a video on pie crust. So here we go. It's very simple. A friend of mine gave me this recipe, so it's 1 2/3 cups flour. Well, actually, I measured 2 cups of flour, and you have extra to sprinkle on the board, and should you need it in case it's too sticky, then you can add more. But I would say about 1 2/3 to 2 cups of flour, regular all-purpose flour, and 1/4 teaspoon salt, and 1/3 cup oil. Yes, you heard it right. We're using oil. And 1/3 cup milk. You can use skim milk if you want. That's fine too. That would be even less fattening. So, okay, now I have the flour in this bowl. I'm going to add, what did I say? 1/3 cup of oil. Get my cheat sheet. And 1/3 cup of milk, which I thought I had it out, but I don't. I must have put it away. Yes, I must have put it away because it is summertime, and you don't want anything out on a counter. Not really that I'm going to have it all day, but still. I'll be back. I want to put this in the refrigerator. Yes, it's really beautiful out today. It's about in the mid 80s with sunshine. Just beautiful. And here in Maine, you can bake in the middle of summer. It's for the most part. And there's a nice breeze going on, so I love it. It was time since we started off with lots of rain, and now it's finally dried out. So I have flour and a 4 teaspoon of salt. I think I added in here. No, I didn't. So 1/4 teaspoon. Here it is. I already used the measuring spoon. Anyway, I'll save this for another one. Okay, so I have flour, about 1 3/4, 1 2/3. I lost my sheet here. Yeah, 1 2/3 cups of flour, 1/4 teaspoon salt, 1/3 cup oil, and 1/3 cup milk. Regular or low fat or skim, it doesn't really matter. Your preference. Okay, of course, skim milk makes it less calorie. That's all that there is to it. Then you proceed as you would any other pie crust. You just cut it in until it's moist. It'll all come together. Now this, it takes a lot longer actually when you make it traditionally, because you gotta cut the shortening or butter, whichever. But with the liquid oil and the use of milk, see how it's coming together already. Okay, now yes, I am working with one hand today. Okay, and just kind of squeeze it together. What you're trying to do is form form a round ball. Okay, you know what? This is not going to work. Okay, I just got to go easy on it. I know I stopped talking. Okay, and like you do with the regular crust, you might, when it gets soft, you might want to chill it a little bit. It's easier to roll, but I like to shape it in a round disc. There you have it. That's it. Of course, you would roll it to whatever, a round pie crust shape, or that's my bunny. I don't know if you can. We have a white bookshelf here, and I don't know if it's because it's white, but the bottom shelf is empty. He likes to go and just sit there. He thinks he's hiding from the rest of the world. And of course, all the cats that come down, they have to check the bunny out. Okay, I don't know if I need to roll it out for you or not. I think I'll be making pie with it, so yes, let's roll it out. It should be chilled. You know what? Let me chill it first, and then I'll be back and we'll roll it out. I'm gonna put this on pause. Okay, I'm back. This was chilled a little bit, not too long, just enough to so it doesn't stick as much. And I normally don't use these aluminum pans, but I'm going to put this in the freezer to use later on, because this is just for the pie crust demonstration. And normally I make more than one batch and then put it in the freezer. You can put it in the freezer all wrapped up, but I know what I want to do with this, so I'll probably be making pot pie, so I can make the pot pie in here and then put it in the freezer. I like to roll between two wax paper. I have the fan going, so everything's just blowing all over. Okay. Okay. I was also thinking about maybe making a rhubarb raspberry crisp or crumble. That's another one. I use that interchangeably because I don't know the difference really. Somebody can enlighten me. I should ask George's son, who is a chef, a trained chef. He probably would know the difference if there is any. See, just want to show you how it's starting to look. See that? I do this all the time. I tilt this so the camera, I can get a good view for the camera, and it's constantly sliding off. I should know better. Now, personally, I prefer the traditional pie crust made with Crisco oil. It's not good for you, but that's my preference as far as taste goes. But if you want to eat healthy, this is the way to go. And some people prefer this. They don't make the traditional pie crust anymore, so it's up to you. I'm just showing you this version because one of the person asked for a healthy version of the pot pie. So I thought I would make this crust and show it to you and make 2 videos out of it. Because you know me, I'm not doing so well in uploading my videos like I had said I would. But give me time. I'm just slow at everything. Still trying to catch up. It should. There we go. Now it's starting to. It's hard to roll with one hand. One hand. I just realized how much we depend on both hands. Imagine some people, especially my friend, she had lost one arm at work. Uh, this is the girl that I used to go to school with, and but she had to learn how to do everything by herself. She had help. She was married and she had 2 kids, but she wanted to try to do everything by herself. So yeah, she had a difficult time, but she's doing really well and she managed. So I think it needs to be a little bit larger. Normally I would freeze it before I put it in the pan, but I did want to show you that it won't fall apart. I hope not. It didn't for me. Of course, when I'm making video, everything doesn't come out right. A little bit more. And of course, I would just use my Hoosier cabinet or my baking area, not this little little cutting board. But it will do. You know me. You make it work. And that's what, like I said, that's what my show is all about. It's not a, it's how I do things. And if I can help somebody make things with no stress, then I did my job. That's the whole point of this. Because not everybody is fortunate enough to have a mom or grandma or aunt that cooks and can teach them. So for those people, come visit me in my channel. I will show you how. I got a little. At this point, if it does stick, you can put it back in the refrigerator. But if it breaks a little bit, so what? Okay. And having that wax paper, it makes it so much easier to manage. Oh, my. There you go. See, you just plop it. Of course, I kind of missed it. Pull it back in place. Of course, you wouldn't miss the center. You would be off. Because you would have more control. Right now, my hand is not working right. Good excuse, yeah. But yes. So, I had to just drop it. But should it see how it, because I just dropped it, it kind of, I'll show you. Kind of, does it look nice? You just press it back in place. You just pinch the torn pieces together. That's fine. No one's gonna know. There you have it. And you might want to cut some. Or the ones that's hanging, you can just cut it off. And should you have a piece that looks a little skimpy, just patch it. There you go. See? Yeah, I would still recommend this recipe, this low-fat pie crust, only because it is healthier for you. You know, those lards is not very healthy. But I did start making mine with butter. And butter does have cholesterol and it does have calories. So those are the only thing that makes it not so healthy, but it's really not that bad for you. I use butter all the time. It's better than using certain kinds of, even better than certain kinds of processed vegetable oil, believe it or not. And if you don't have any problem, you know, with your cholesterol or with your weight or anything, if you use it moderately, butter is all natural. I would go with the butter. That's where I go with the butter. We'll see how long I live, huh? Not doing too bad. for my age. I guess I have to tell you how old I am soon. I'll let you guys keep guessing. You can make fancy edges if you want. But no, I want to keep this video short. It's all about just the crust. So there you have it. Okay. You can get fancy and make one of those. You can get a fork and just press the edges. There you go. You can see that? I'm just giving you ideas. I'm not going to make it fancy. You'll see when I do my holiday bakings and stuff, I can get fancy. But for now, this is just to give you an idea. Why show you how to make pie crust if you're not going to give extra ideas to what to do, how to decorate it, right? See? I don't know. I don't know if it shows. Well, there we go. You can see the fluted, or not the fluted, the fork imprints on it. So you would go all around it. Or you might just want to pinch it like that. Take 2 fingers and just make a little, what do you call it, ridges. You can see it. I'm just using one hand just to show you, but you use 2 fingers and pinch it, or however you want to do it to make patterns. Because it's starting to get a little warm. They work better when it's a little bit more chilled. Can you see that? A little pinched. Like that. See that? So here's a fork side. There's the pinched ones. And I don't know what else. We're just playing. But there you go. See, this is the patch one. It didn't really need a patch, but it was kind of thin. So I just made it extra. And that's it. Then you will bake it for whatever your recipe calls for. So, low-fat pie crust, low-fat and healthy pie crust, and easy. See, it only took me 24 minutes and 40 seconds. But, you know me, I'm slow, I'm talking. It would take you, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes. So, there you have it. Until my next video, I'll probably be making a lot more videos today. So, until then, peace. And it's July It's August. I think it's 2nd or 3rd. It's August, and we just had another shooting. So pray for the families. It's That's why I always say peace. Like I said in other videos, if you have peace in your heart, if you're not so angry, there's no need for shootings and stuff. We'd be all happy. But yeah, I close it out with saying peace and pray for all those family members that's grieving right now. So anyway, until next time, bye bye. God bless.